Welcome back to Mario Party, which is not in fact a movie. It has been pointed out to me by nobody actually, I just made that up. But I talked almost exclusively about movies last time, so I feel like this time I will talk about something else. That something else, at least to start, is going to be other people on YouTube.com. I don't know who started this trend, and I'm not going to name names because I literally don't know. But whoever decided that jump cut content was good should lose their YouTube license. You know exactly what content I'm talking about. These are the people who rant into a camera for like 10 minutes, but they cut every second sentence. Please learn to speak. Please learn to say words without needing to cut. I understand flow is important. I understand that sometimes you done goof your sentences. I do that sometimes on this thing, and you are not going to hear me cut. Mostly because I don't care enough, but also because I think it's awful. And this is not even content that you could, in theory, tell if I'm cutting. Because it's not my face on the camera in different positions, jump cutting all the time. This is just audio. You can cut audio. Audio is fine to cut, as long as you do it properly. You have some people who cut off the last, half word of their sentence to get to the next one. Why? Why are you doing that? Please learn better editing. Please learn better speaking. It's not hard. Rehearse. Do these people know what practice is? You say your sentences, then you say more sentences, and then you say them all together. And that's how this works. These people know that that's possible, right? And I'm sure for some people it's an aesthetic. It's hey, this looks kinda coolish maybe sometimes, but it doesn't. It looks horrible, and I hate it, and I want that trend to go away. Not sure who started. Like I said, I don't know who started it. I don't know why it's caught on. Probably because it's easy. Probably because somebody did it and got relatively popular, and then other people copycatted and went, wow, this person's onto something. Not only do I have to do less work, but people think this looks good. It doesn't. It looks horrific. And if you're someone who does that, if by chance, you see this video, please hear it from me. I speak for the trees. Stop. Just stop. You can say a paragraph of text without needing to cut. You do it for dramatic or comedic effect, okay. These people do it for, if not every second sentence, every sentence sometimes. Sometimes mid-sentence. Oh, I guess because they goof up? Maybe I don't even know how they record and how they edit, but the end result is not pleasing. Not for my face, not for my ears. Because they typically cut up the audio too, and it's just bad. I don't get it. Don't understand. I'm never gonna understand. These people are so much better than me at YouTube anyway, it doesn't matter. But I'm just speaking as an audience member who does not like a thing. Please stop doing a thing that I do not like. It'll make the world better for me personally. And if there's one thing that you should absolutely do, it's make the world better for me personally. I'm sure there are other people out there for whom it would be even better if you made the world better for them, like the starving African children who you hear so much about on television from people who want to scam your money. That's not even a serious take. That's just me riffing on those terrible, heart-wrenchingly terrible late-night ads asking you to sponsor a child. I'm sure they're good. Honestly, genuinely, they do good work. But on the other hand, do they, though? I don't know. Just saying, maybe we need to have that discussion. Maybe they do bad work. Maybe they've never helped a single child. Not saying that's true. That's why I added maybe to it. It's not libel and it's not slander if you say maybe, or allegedly. That's why all these news sites add allegedly before anything, even if there's literal video of someone doing a thing, just so they don't get sued. I think that's pretty great. That we live in that kind of society. Where you can't call out somebody for something they did on video. Because you weren't there, I guess, because there's no other proof. Then again, we do have, like, deep fakes now. So maybe video isn't even enough. I don't know. It's weird. The future's weird. I'm okay with it. Absolutely, I'm okay with it. The future's great. Anyone who's like, oh, I'd much rather live in the past is an idiot. Just an idiot. I was going to say a liar, but they're an idiot. Foregoing all of the advances we've had in technology, even over the last decade. And let me remind you, the PS3 and 360 are over a decade old. So, coming past them, we've advanced so much as a society, technologically, it would be hard to go back. Do you know what internet was like 10 years ago? It was worse. My ISP, my cable company, because I am one of those millennials who does pay for cable. Mostly for sports. If you buy, like, separate sports packages, it winds up being just as much as cable, so I'm like, okay, I'll just get cable. But I am one of those who does pay for cable, and I get my internet through the same provider as my cable. Recently, I think it was in November or December, doubled my internet speed for free. I was paying for 150 megabits per second. They doubled it to 300. I do not know why. I'm still a little suspicious about it, to be honest. But they can just do that sort of thing. Do you know what my internet speed was like 10 years ago? We were happy to get 5 megabits per second. You know how slow things downloaded that? That's like the minimum speed required for Netflix. I don't even remember if Netflix was a thing then. Like, I think Netflix DVD was, but I live in Canada. You may or may not be able to tell by the accent. I don't think I have that strong of an accent, but it comes out with some words. I've heard sorry is one of them. I'm not sure why. Like sorry. One of those is quote-unquote incorrect. I pronounce pasta differently, not pasta, but I think that's a coastal thing. I think that's a West versus East Coast thing, because I've definitely heard Americans pronounce it that way. Point is, I had trash internet for a long time, and also we didn't have Netflix DVD in Canada. Or I was lied to about that. Also possible. But if I wanted to watch a movie back in the good old days, I had to watch it on TV, or I had to go to Rogers Video or Blockbuster. And I don't even think... In fact, I'm almost certain Rogers Video was not in America, considering Rogers is a Canadian company. Then again, so is Tim Hortons. Apparently they have that in, like, some northern states. So, what do I know? Very little is my point. I know very, very little about anything. And I think that's okay. It's okay to admit you don't know stuff. It's not okay to say you know something when you don't know something, or get something wrong. Don't be wrong on the internet. The internet never forgets. The internet will continue to destroy your life for years after if you get something wrong on it. Just don't do that. Always say, I think, or I believe, or it is my opinion that. Because as soon as you say something you think is a fact and it's not a fact, you are dead. The internet will murder you. I think. It is my opinion that the internet will murder you and eat you alive. after it has murdered you. Does that work? No. No, it does not. Do I care? Also, no. No, I don't care. I'm just saying words on the internet.com. Actually, youtube.com, to be perfectly honest, or perfectly frank, because YouTube is a subset of the internet.com. The internet.com is what you say when you're referring to the internet as an entity, as a being, as a collective. Whereas when you add .com to actual sites, you're just talking about the actual site. If I say thetwitter.com, do you know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about Twitter. When I say the internet.com, do you know what I'm talking about? Everything. Because I am that online. So are you, probably, if you're watching this. At some point, this was a Let's Play series about a video game. It has not recently been such. And I think that's okay. I don't think Super Monkey Ball is going to be much about Super Monkey Ball either. I'll give you a heads up on what's coming for that. Basically, I don't think I mentioned this in the last map, but I might have. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you my first run-through of a map, and if I do not beat it, I'm going to cut, and then I'm going to show you the successful run-through I had of that map, because watching me fail for 45, 50, 55 minutes on one area, also known as Expert Level 7, is not good content. It might be funny for a while, but eventually you'll be like, wow, he just is really, really bad at this video game. And then I say, yes, I am indeed very, very bad at this video game. Which is not exactly what I want to portray on this channel. I mean, the channel's name is ironic. I'm being funny. It's jokes. I know I'm not great at video games. However, when I finally make the series I'm planning on making, which will be great probably, maybe, coming in August 2019, maybe, I need to portray a certain image of the channel, and being really, really bad at Super Monkey Ball is not that image. So I'm cutting a lot. I think that's okay. I feel like maybe some people will want like more deaths left in, like give them 5 or something, but sucks to be you because I've already deleted all of those deaths. They do not exist anymore. The raw footage is gone. It's not actually gone, but it should be gone. Because it's very bad. Some of the deaths are just garbage, too. Like, they're just me being dumb. Others are not so bad. But a lot of them are just me being pretty bad at the game. It's a hard game, but I think my twitchy thumb makes it worse than it should be. I overcorrect constantly. So you just see the monkey constantly teetering on the edge of death. The precipice, even, would have been a better word to use there. So enjoy that series when it finally comes out. You will see it. Again, unless I scrap it. Which could be. I've scrapped bigger projects before. You will never know what that is. Because I can't remember. I just know I put a lot of work into something and then thought, wow, this is terrible. I never want anyone to see this. And I shift-deleted it from my computer. Oh yeah, so the video game's over. I won. Spoiler alert. I think you can count. Which is good, because this is Mario's stage. I think it's like Mario's Rainbow Castle or something, which should be Peach's, but I think it's Mario's. Can't remember the name of it. Go look back at the title of episode 18. That's the level. Oh yeah, it's Mario. It's got a Mario balloon and the hat from Mario 64. which was probably the one it debuted in. I don't know. It's been a while since I played the 2D Marios. Give me a break. So yes, Mario is the superstar. This would be a perfect part to end this. And if I didn't have standards for myself, I probably would. I still might. Haven't made up my mind. Probably won't. Probably won't be the finale. But if it says finale at the start of this episode, guess what it's going to be? It's going to be a finale. Four, 2, 1, 1. I had as many stars as everyone else combined. And considering this was a 1-star difficulty level, I should have. Peach almost got me in minigames, though. It wouldn't have mattered, but it was close. We had a lot of question mark blocks. No Bowsers. It's a fun map. I like this map. It's easy, but I liked it. And that's going to do it.